George Washington had a good plan. They executed that plan. And I was not pleased with our ability to fight some things that first half. We went after the post with some double teams, and we were late on some rotations or in the wrong spot, which allowed them to get going with a couple threes and I think a dunk at the basket. And obviously we didn't have time to prepare, but neither did they. So we've got to be able to carry those things over that we've practiced on numerous occasions to the game floor. And at the end of the day, that responsibility falls on me to make sure our team's ready to play. And today we weren't. I liked our fight the second half. I thought we played like a team that had an edge in the second half, that had to fight through a day on the basketball floor where what usually comes easy to us did not come easy to us. We haven't played many games where Doug scores 7 points, and we have to try to figure out a way to win. And he's been a model of consistency most of his career, and he just had a bad day. And I thought we fought tooth and nail on the boards, and we defended, got ourselves back in a situation where we got the lead, and just couldn't quite finish it off.
Questions?
Coach, you guys shot under 35% as a whole today. What were they doing defensively to make that shooting percentage so low?
They challenged some shots at the rim. I think that impacted that part of it. In terms of the three-point percentage, we missed shots. Doug's 5 looks were, we had 3 wide open looks at the top of the key that he's going to make half of usually. Austin had decent looks, and I thought Grant's 4 looks were good. So, we didn't shoot the three-point shot the way that we usually do. We did attack the rim, and we missed some shots at the rim, and they challenged some shots at the rim. I think that impacted our ability to finish.
Grant, could you talk a little bit about the defensive effort that got you back into the game, and then the inability to get stops in the last 3 minutes?
Yeah, it was kind of reminiscent of the San Diego State game a little bit in that regard. We got the effort and the attention to detail we had to start the second half is what we have to have the entire game, and that's on me not having us ready to go, and on us for not executing our game plan from the get-go. But we don't have that ability to turn it on and off like that. We're not that talented of a team to be able to do that. So we got to take notice of that and be prepared and dial in for 40 minutes every game on that end of the floor.
I guess when Doug's having a night like he had, what are you guys trying to do to pick it up?
I mean, just continuing to look for him. I think we missed him. I think I missed him a handful of times on easy opportunities for him to score around the rim to get to the foul line. But, he's in the efficiency he scores with, the percentages. We just got to keep getting him the ball and believe in it. And, he doesn't have many nights like this, like Coach said. But, it's also an opportunity for other guys to step up, and we didn't have that either. So I think when shots aren't falling, though, the other aspects of the game have to be perfect, and they beat us up on the offensive glass. We made some key mistakes defensively, so that's ultimately what doomed us.
Grant, you guys brought back-to-back games to an unranked opponent. Do you feel like this is maybe a wake-up call for you guys as a team?
I mean, a little bit, but we had this talk before that we're the type of team that has to be absolutely invested in our game plans and our execution and our attention to detail, because we don't have unbelievable athletes that are going to clean stuff up at the rim. So every mistake we make on a scouting report or a ball screen defense that gives up a layup, that's completely on us. And moving forward, we have to be completely dialed in on what we're doing on the defensive and offensive end of the floor. And that's what's made us good the last 2 years. And it's been anytime we slip away from that with our concentration and our execution is when we play poorly.
Mac, even though it was the third game in 4 days, you really rode some guys hard today. Was that just a matter of necessity?
No, I didn't. I didn't think the bench was giving us a great lift. And those guys that start, plus Ethan, are the guys I trust the most defensively. And when you're behind, you got to get stops to get back in the game. And there's no question we're a tired basketball team right now. We've got to figure out a way to get some juice in our tank for Tuesday night, because I'm pretty sure Long Beach isn't feeling very sorry for us. And they'll be ready to play, and they'll see it as an opportunity. I would if I were in their shoes as well. But we need more production out of our bench. We need more consistency out of our bench. But the start of the game has nothing to do with our bench. It was the guys that were on the floor. And we weren't as efficient on the defensive end as we needed to be on a day when we weren't making shots. And again, a good portion of that credit of us not making shots was George Washington's ability to keep us off balance.